start to the weekend as we're here for the 3 p.m. kickoff. So we're going to be keeping an close eye on Sheffield v Millwall, but we'll also be keeping an eye on the other games around the grounds. So uh, good to have you with us, guys. If you're just clicking in, welcome to the show. Please do drop your comments in the chat and score predictions. We'd love to hear from you. But as I say, we will be keeping an eye on the Sheffield Wednesday Millwall game, but also all the games going on for the 3 o'clock kickoffs. So let me quickly share the team news on the screen for you guys so you can see how both Sheffield Wednesday and Millwall lining up. Big game this for both teams, guys. Millwall obviously needing the points to try and climb away from the bottom three as they've dropped down the table a bit in recent weeks. But Sheffield still rooted to the bottom of the table, so obviously they need the points as well. So a really interesting one, this one, guys. As the players are on the field and just showing their respects for the Remembrance Day. So let's quickly go to the chat in a sec when I get this on the screen. There we go. So let's go to the chat. Ben's with us. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show, mate. Ben saying, yes, guys. Yeah, I thought you guys might be. I did pick this one in mind of the fact that the international break's coming up. And obviously, I know a lot of you guys that are already members of the fandom community will probably want to hear more about this game as it's progressing this afternoon. So I'll do my best, guys. So thanks for that, Ben. Good to have you with us, mate. Ben also saying we have got to win this one. Yep, important game for you guys that are Millwall fans, but also a very important game for Sheffield Wednesday as well. Obviously, both teams needing the points to try and Millwall to try and obviously push back up the table where you guys should be because you guys were competing at the top last season. So really not been great for you guys, but obviously you guys have had some managerial issues as well. But so have Wednesday. Wednesday have also had some managerial problems as well. So it's going to be an interesting one, guys. So yeah, thanks for that, Ben. Well, good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good Saturday. So yeah, Ben saying they have to win this. Up the Lions. Thank you very much for that, Ben. Stevie's saying, afternoon, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you very much for making yourself available, mate. Always good to have you with us. And always appreciate the work you do in the background, keeping the chat positive. So thank you, mate. Nice one, Stevie. Nat is with us. How's it going, Nat? Welcome to the show, mate. Nat saying, good afternoon, Gaz. Hope you're well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking, Nat. Thank you. Top man. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Hope you're doing well as well. What a guy. So thank you for that, Nat. And yeah, mate, I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. As I say, I hope you're doing well this afternoon. I'm sure you'll be rooting for your Wednesday team with obviously needing to get some points on the board. Good to see Wednesday get the win the other week. They did get their first win of the season the other week, so that's a very important for you guys that are Wednesday fans. But big game for both clubs, this one, guys. Big game for both clubs, obviously. We'll see how it turns out. As just seeing the Wednesday players getting in a huddle as Millwall players just doing a last minute warm up on this near side of the touchline as all the entourage of the Remembrance Day just leaving the pitch. So hopefully be underway in a moment. So thank you for that, Nat. Nat also saying good afternoon, chat. Top stuff, Nat. You're a star, mate. Thank you for that. What a guy. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Thank you. So I'm going, sorry, just getting that set right. There we go. Kira's with us. How's it going, Kira? Kira236 saying, what's up, guys? How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show, Kira. Always good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing okay this afternoon. And Kira also saying, go Bolton, Gaz. Yes, I know I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one, a close eye. I know Bolton got a derby this afternoon, but there was no point covering it today. I did think about it, but Bolton playing at home, we don't always do great for attracting Bolton fans when we're playing at home on the channel. And plus, somebody that I get on with quite well covers Blackpool a lot as well. So it wasn't going to get us great numbers doing that today. And I know you guys that are regular members of the Fandom community. A lot of you guys would be interested in this game, so that's why I picked this one today. So yeah, thank you for that, Kira. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that game, though. As you say, Bolton taking on Blackpool today in a Lancashire derby, so another big game going on around the ground. So hopefully Bolton come out on top. As I say, one of my friends is also a YouTuber, and he's a big Blackpool fan. So I'm sure he'll be in touch with me later if Blackpool win. So we'll see. So just so we're off and underway, and already we've got the ball gone behind. So corner on that far side for Sheffield. So Sheffield with the early corner on the far side of the field. Ball comes into the box. It's headed away as Wednesday picking up the pieces outside the box. And now Millwall winning the ball back on that far side as now they race forward but lose the possession as Wednesday with a whole half of the team trying to get back there. Just swamped the Millwall player trying to break out from the back. So Wednesday regain possession, now knocking it out to this near side as Millwall come to press the ball from the front. Now Sheffield just knocking it back to their defensive line as Millwall came across and defended well in numbers on this near side. Nat is saying Bolton may be swapping places with us next season. They could be, mate. They could be. They've still got a lot to work to do yet, though, mate. And Bolton know, if you know Bolton, you know what they're like. They can, obviously, at my club, I love them, but I don't know. At this stage of the season, they make me nervous because they always got a habit of messing up against teams like today, like against Blackpool. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not counting my chickens until they're hatched, mate. But thank you for that, Nat. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, mate. As Wednesday now with the ball knocked out wide on this near side. Millwall challenging for it. Wednesday managing to keep it as they creep forward in the Millwall half. Millwall with a good defensive structure early on in this early stages as Wednesday just probe their formation at the moment. As they play it now back to the halfway line. It's Millwall pressing the ball well when they get the opportunity. Now Barry Bannon playing it down the middle as eventually, it's knocked out wide to this near side, but again, Millwall quickly come to close the space, forcing Wednesday to play it back to the halfway line. As now Wednesday have knocked it out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw into Millwall midway inside their own half. Mr. Barnsley is with us. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Mr. Barnsley saying, come on, Barnsley, 3-0 and Sheffield Wednesday 1-0. Thank you for that, Ryan. Welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. And thank you for the positive vibes, mate. Top man. And Ryan also saying, hey up, everyone. Thank you, Ryan. Welcome to the show. As I say, mate, good to see you. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on the other games, guys. As Wednesday back in the possession now as they've just won it back off Millwall, playing it back to the halfway line as now they try to build from the back again. And they've been pushed back, though, as Millwall pressing really well from the front at the moment. It keeps forcing Wednesday to panic a little bit in their possession at the back. As, again, they've knocked it out of play on that opposite side of the field. So throwing to Millwall on the halfway line. Just inside the Wednesday half, though, but very close to the halfway line. So 4 minutes gone, guys, still 0-0. So throwing comes in as Wednesday quickly come to challenge for it. Both sets of players scrapping for it on that far side as eventually it's Wednesday that come away with it. Now Wednesday racing into the centre, knocking it out wide to this near side as the race forward. Now a cross comes into the box. It's headed away by Millwall, but Sheffield Wednesday picking up the pieces on the edge of the box, getting the shot off, but it's blocked off by the Millwall defenders as it bounces out on that far side for a throw-in. Wednesday take the throw-in quickly, as eventually they play it all the way back to the halfway line under pressure from Millwall on that far side, as now Wednesday tried to come again, working the ball forward, but immediately running into traffic as Millwall quick to press the ball at every opportunity in these early stages, only allowing Wednesday to be comfortably in possession when they are midway in their own half at the moment. It's really close fought battle so far, guys, but we're only 5 minutes in. Nat is saying, "Hey up, Ryan. Nice one, Nat. Nice one, mate." Kyle H is with us. How you doing, mate? Kyle saying, "All right, Gaz and chat. How's it going?" I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Kyle. How you doing, mate? Welcome. Good to have you with us, top man. I hope you're doing well as well, mate. Thank you very much for that, Kyle. Top man. So, now Sheffield play it forward as Millwall intercept it. Now Millwall knocking it out to that far side before a challenge comes in from Wednesday, and the referee has blown for a foul. So Millwall with a free kick on that far side of the field, pretty much bang on the halfway line, but midway between the edge of the edge of the pitch and the centre circle. So it's just literally just a foot over the halfway line inside the Millwall half. So pretty much bang on the halfway line, as I say. So Millwall to take the free kick. Ball kicked long up the field as all the players have shifted to the edge of the box. Now both sets of players heading it about as Wednesday managed to clear their lines, knocking it up the field, but nobody there as Millwall regained possession. But Wednesday quickly come to press the ball as Millwall managed to head it forward. Now Millwall knocking it out wide to this near side as they push forward into the Sheffield half of the field. Sheffield trying to challenge for it, but Millwall working through the press as now they come towards the edge of the box, but forced to play it backwards to come forwards under pressure from Sheffield as they now try to play it into the box, but it's cut out by Wednesday as Wednesday knocking it out wide to this near side. And now both sets of players in a tussle to win the ball as the referee blows for a foul again. I'm not sure which way this has gone though, because yeah, I think this has gone Millwall's way. Yeah, it's gone Millwall's way. So Millwall with the free kick now. So I'd say, guys, I'm just trying to work out the distance. It's slightly out to this. It's kind of level with the edge of the box. I'd say about 10 yards from the box. So probably more like 20, 25 yards from goal. Good position for a cross or a shot. It's a shot, cross slash cross into the box, but nobody manages to get onto it as Wednesday managing to knock it out to that far side. Now trying to relieve the pressure on their own box as they race forward, but Millwall defending well, reading the ball well and knocking it out of play on that far side, or forcing Wednesday to knock it out of play for a throw-in. So throw-in's gone Millwall's way. I thought that actually came off Millwall, but it didn't. It came off the last touch coming off the Sheffield player. So Millwall with the throw-in. Taken now as the ball played into the centre, knocked out wide to this near side. Now Millwall coming forward. Again, down this near side as they cut the ball back inside. Wednesday come to challenge for it, win it back. As now Wednesday play it back to their defensive line and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. Kira's saying, laugh out loud. Barnsley, good to see you, mate. Nice one, Kira. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys as always. Thank you. Kira's saying, pretty good, Kyle. Just making some bets on today's games. Awesome. Well, hope you do well, mate. Hope your wisdom comes to fruition, so to speak. So nice one, mate. Thank you for that, Kira. As now Millwall with trying to challenge for the ball on that far side as Sheffield work through the press. Now coming towards the byline, but Millwall have managed to nick it back off them on that far side, deep in the corner near the corner flag. As now Millwall trying to break up the field, knocking it forward as they're in a foot race down that far side, but Wednesday just getting to it first and knocking it back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper now kicks it up the field. Sheffield coming forward now down the middle as Millwall come across to challenge for the ball, but Wednesday knock it out wide to this near side before there's a collision of players, but the referee says nothing doing, and now Millwall come away with it as Millwall now kick the ball into the centre, working forward now as they try to get in behind and do as they come towards the edge of the box. Can they get the shot off? Wednesday trying to challenge for the ball here, and they've just done enough to hold him up as claims for a foul there, but Wednesday just play it out wide to this near side as they try to clear the lines, but Millwall quickly come to challenge for it, and the ball eventually knocked out of play. Mr. Barnsley saying laugh out loud, Kira 236. Kyle saying good stuff, Kira. What you got on? Thank you, Kyle. And Kyle saying all good. Cheers, Gaz, mate. Good to hear, mate. Thank you for that, Kyle. Nice one, mate. Good to hear you guys doing well, and thank you for responding to my replying to your message, Kyle. Top man. So let's have a quick look what's going on around the grounds while we've got a break in play. Just to let you guys know, Crystal Palace now 1-1 with Everton. 12 minutes gone in that one in the Premier League. No scores in the Scottish Premiership so far, guys, this afternoon. No goals to tell you about just yet, but we are in the early stages of kickoff. Only one goal to tell you about it. Sorry, two goals to tell you about in the Championship. Southampton have taken the lead against West Brom, and Watford 1-0 up also against Rotherham United. Wigan have taken the lead against Cheltenham Town in League One. Fleetwood Town have taken the lead against Exeter City, and also Reading have taken the lead against Shrewsbury Town. So Wednesday now with the possession as they knock it out wide to that far side. Now coming forward from the halfway line as now they chip the ball forward into the box, and Luton. Millwall. Oh, sorry, guys. Millwall just knocking it away. I'm very sneezy today. Millwall just knocking it away as Wednesday regain possession on that far side. Millwall push players up the field now to press from the front as they force Wednesday to play all the way back to the halfway line. Now Bannon with a long crossfield ball out to this near side as Wednesday come forward now towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, but it's knocked away again by Millwall as both sets of players in a tussle for it on this near side. And eventually Sheffield managing to win it. Sorry, guys, very sniffly me today. It's doing my head in. Now a long ball over the top as the goalkeeper manages to come out and knock that out of play. So we are throwing on this near side for Wednesday. So Wednesday with the throwing on this near side. Ball comes in. Luton. Why do you keep saying Luton? That's because they're playing in orange, that. That's because Millwall are playing in orange. I keep getting confused. Millwall now kicking the ball long down the field. Whoa. Well, that was an interesting challenge. Sliding challenge coming in there from the Wednesday defender. And he needed to get that right and only just did, as it looked a little bit dodgy as the challenge came in, but he got it right in fairness. And the ball gone out of play for a throw into Millwall midway inside the Wednesday half. Ball comes in now as Millwall with the possession on the halfway line. Knocked into the centre as Wednesday win back the loose ball. Now Wednesday knocking it out wide to this near side. Swansea have gone ahead against Ipswich, guys. And it's knocked out of play again on this near side for another throw-in. Kira's saying, I'm good. I'm good. Arsenal, Man U, Real Madrid, PSG, and Juventus. Right. So, do you not bet on Kira? Do you not have a flutter on the lower league clubs like League One and League Two? Do you ever have a flutter on them or the Scottish clubs, mate? Mr. Barnsley saying Barnsley and Horsham on ITV4 on Tuesday night. Awesome. Well, I'm good to go. I think Millsard was in telling us about Wigan being selected for a game on TV the other night. Was it last night or the night before? Can't remember. So good to hear you guys letting me know your team's getting some coverage on the mainstream media. So thank you for that, Ryan. Nice one, mate. So we've got another throw in on this near side to Wednesday. Ball comes in as Millwall quickly again. Millwall's so eager to win the ball back when they're out of possession, showing real desire every chance they get to win the ball back. Now Wednesday with the possession as they come forward, but it meant running into a cul-de-sac there as Millwall surround him and win it back. Now Millwall knocking it into the middle as they play it forward. Now coming into the box. Challenge comes in, claims for a penalty. As the ball knocked away out to that far side, the referee waving it away. And eventually the ball goes out of play on that far side. I don't know, guys, if that was a penalty. I'd have to have a relook and let me just see it again. Oh, I don't know. The camera angle's not giving us justice there. Oh, it's a tough one. He's got the ball and the man, so it's difficult to say that one, guys. Um, Yeah, I'll have to check that out on the highlights later and let me know your opinion. But that's definitely, I can see why the referees waved it away because he has got the ball, but he's also took the man out as well. But the question is, was the man already falling over as he broke into the box? Surrounded by Wednesday players. Like I say, that's one to debate for later, guys. But the ball now being scrapped for on that far side as it's knocked up the field, and Wednesday regained the possession. Now playing it back to the goalkeeper as Millwall come to press the ball again from the front, not giving, trying to not give Wednesday time on the football at the moment. But Wednesday managing to work through the press and the front as now they knock it out wide to this near side. Bannon in possession as he's forced to play it back to the halfway line, to their defensive line, sorry, as Millwall coming to press the ball really well with urgency as Wednesday now with the possession deeper inside their own half. Now, again, Wednesday trying to play it down this near side as they play it forward. And again, Millwall intercept the loose ball. Now Millwall playing it forward as they knock it away down this near side, trying to get in behind the Wednesday defence as Wednesday come across the challenge for it and win it back. Now Wednesday knocking it forward as they try to get up the field and relieve the pressure on their own box, but they've ended up knocking it out of play on this near side for a throw-in to Millwall. So Millwall with the throw-in on the halfway line. Kylie's saying happy with the result the other night. Guys, we controlled the whole game, even though the ref tried to help them as much as possible with some really dodgy decisions. Thank you for that, Kyle. Yeah, I did cover that game the other night, mate. I don't know if you noticed. I can't remember if you dropped in on that. I know you regularly drop in. I can't remember if that one, whether you'd gone to the game or not. I can't remember. But yeah, I did do that game. You guys played well, mate. You guys played really well. I thought the second half, Rangers absolutely ruled the game. Sorry, the first half, Rangers absolutely dominated the game, ruled it. And showed real superiority. In the second half, it was a little bit more 50-50, but that was to be expected. Obviously, Rangers players gave a lot in the first half, so maybe just a little bit of tired legs in the second half. But you guys still kept focus, kept working hard, and got the result that he deserved. So yeah, I've got to be honest, mate. I didn't actually notice too much, or can't remember too much with regards to the referee with decisions. I'd have to watch it back, I suppose, to have a fair assessment. But obviously, I've tried to be a little bit calmer with the referees just the last week or so, because we were getting to the point where it's getting ridiculous. It felt like every game I was commenting on bad refereeing decisions. But yeah, I think, if I remember rightly, I think there was a few questionable decisions, but nothing that uh, that called the game into question, so to speak. So, yeah, but thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, Kyle. And yep, I agree, mate. A fantastic performance for Rangers, and a very good 3 points. So still 2 games to go, though, mate, to get the more points on the board to secure it. But you've certainly given yourselves a really good opportunity. I fancy Rangers to go far in the Europa League this season. I do. I think you guys definitely going to get to potentially the last eight, maybe the semi-finals, hopefully the final. But definitely would expect, think you guys will definitely make it reasonably far in the competition. So thank you for that, Kyle. And thank you for sharing your thoughts, mate. Kyle also saying, nice, Kira. Good luck with that. Awesome. Thank you, Kyle. Top man. Loving the positive vibes, mate. So we've got the ball out again on this near side, guys. This sniffliness is doing my head in today. I don't know if it's because I've slept with my feet out of my bed. Because I'm tall, my feet stick out of the bed sometimes when I'm sleeping, and that's how I get a chill. It's not good being tall. And my missus is small, so she curls up and gets all snuggly, and I'm too big to be snuggly. So get cold feet. I think that's what gives me a sniffles sometimes in winter. Sheffield Wednesday now kicking the ball long up the field as they manage to get in behind the Millwall defence there for the first time, but Millwall goalkeeper read that really well as he came right out to the edge of the area and intercepted that. Millwall now to build from the back as they knock the ball out wide on this near side. 22 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. As Millwall now with the possession midway inside their own half, knocking it out wide to this near side as they play it forward. Wednesday quickly come to challenge for it, but Millwall managing to keep it as they try to come forward, still on this near side, but running into traffic as Wednesday on in numbers on this near side, trying to challenge for the ball as Millwall try to work the way through the press, but eventually the ball does get knocked out of play. Just hearing Norwich have gone ahead, guys, against Cardiff. So Cardiff 0, Norwich 1. So throwing on this near side for Millwall, just inside the Sheffield half. Ball comes in. It's played into the centre as now Millwall knock it out wide to that far side. Now creeping towards the edge of the Wednesday box. Ball crossed in as Wednesday try to win it, and Millwall challenge for it. Eventually, Millwall losing it in the box as Wednesday managed to knock it out on that far side as both sets of players challenge for it before it goes out of play. So Wednesday relieved the pressure with a throw-in on that far side momentarily. So just to let you guys know, goal in Scotland. Dundee have gone 1-0 up against St Mirren. Ipswich are now 2-1 up against Swansea in the Championship, English Championship, guys. As I told you, Norwich taking the lead as well. Oh, now Wednesday knocking the ball long down this near side as Millwall with some really good defending there, but the referee doesn't think so. I didn't see an awful lot wrong there. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, that looks a bit of a soft one. It's just the Wednesday players running down this near side at pace. The Millwall players come across to challenge for the ball, but he's not actually challenged. They've just caught kind of more been in a foot race with each other, and I think they actually just tripped over each other there, to be honest. but the referee has decided it's a foul against Wednesday. I thought it looked like a challenge, to be fair, at full speed, because both players went to ground, and that happens loads of times in challenges, but it didn't look like an awful lot in it. But the referee has given it as a foul. So free kick on this near side for Wednesday as the cross comes into the box. Millwall heading it away as Wednesday picking up the possession further up the field. Now ball played forward as it's knocked back into the box, and a shot comes in, but it's well wide as it goes out on this near side. And I think that's going to be a corner. And Millwall getting the last touch to that. Leeds United have taken the lead against Plymouth, guys. So 1-0 up to Plymouth. Sorry, 1-0 up for Leeds. My bad. What am I thinking? I can't tell I've not been in from work long. My head's not focused enough. Wigan still 1 up in the Championship. Corner comes in as Millwall pick up the possession. Now playing it out wide to this near side as they try to relieve the pressure on their own goal. Wednesday quickly coming to challenge for it as the ball eventually goes out of play for another throw-in on this near side further up the field. Reading have now gone 2-0 up against Shrewsbury Town, guys. Goals in the English League 2. Currently, Barrow have taken the lead against Bradford City. Crawley Town 1-1 with Accrington. Morecambe have taken the lead against Grimsby Town. Salford City 1, Mansfield Town 1. Tranmere have gone 1-0 up against Forest Green, and Wrexham are 1-0 up against Gillingham. Goals in the Scottish Championship, guys, just the one. Two to tell you about. Aldrich, Adrians have taken the lead 1-0 up against Arbroath, and Partick Thistle have gone 1-0 up against Greenock Morton. So a couple of goals there. Also a goal in Scottish League 1, guys. Edinburgh City have taken the lead against Falkirk, and Hamilton Academic 1-0 up against Stirling Albion, as well as Cove Rangers taking the lead against Kelly Hearts. Montrose also losing to Annan Athletic 1-0. So the ball back with the Millwall goalkeeper as Millwall now try to play out from the back. Another goal gone in Scottish Premiership, guys. Hearts have taken the lead against Motherwell. Wednesday now with the possession in the centre circle as they win the possession from the goalkeeper's long kick up the field. Now Wednesday playing it back to their goalkeeper as Millwall pressing well from the front again there. But Wednesday showing the wisdom to keep the possession, playing it back to the goalkeeper as now they play it out on that far side, trying to push up the field. As they now play it back into the centre, now knocked out wide to this near side as Wednesday chip the ball forward, but it's a poor ball forward again for Wednesday as Millwall win it in the centre. But now Barry Bannon has challenged for it, winning it back as now Bannon racing down the middle. He plays it into the box. Oh, Wednesday have skied it over the bar, and that's got to be their best opportunity of the game so far. Well, Barry Bannon doing what he does for Wednesday, racing down the middle, showing real desire to help his team, and he played it on for a Wednesday player. I'm not sure the player that intercepted it off him, but he's blazed it over the bar. So now Millwall goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field as both sets of players challenging for it on the halfway line. Millwall with the possession on this near side as they win the ball. Now playing it back to their defensive line as Wednesday come to challenge for it, but Millwall just knock it out wide to that far side. Now a ball over the top as Millwall trying to get in behind, but the referee has blown for the offside. I think he's giving it for the offside. What's he giving it for then? All right, so it looks like it's not the referee. Apparently, the whistle has gone from the crowd. So, some one of the fans in the stands has blown a whistle, a loud whistle, and the players have thought that was the referee blowing for the offside. And to be fair, guys, so did I. So, yeah, it's wrong that fans blowing whistles in the stands. It's just wrong. Corner now for Millwall. Corner comes in. Oh, Millwall have added it into the back of the net. Millwall with the opening goal. 30 and a half minutes gone. And Millwall take the lead. Wednesday 0, Millwall 1. Well, it's I think Millwall with a beautiful goal there from the corner, but I think Wednesday are going to have a lot of complaints about this for the confusion. And if that came from their own fans, then their own fans have just contributed to costing them a goal. As Millwall celebrate, but Wednesday players not looking happy here as some of them go up to the referee trying to complain. Understandable. That was a loud whistle, though, guys. It was a really loud whistle, and it did sound like it was the referee's whistle. We've heard whistles in the fans' stands before, but never as loud as that. It definitely sounded like the referee's whistle. But like I say, Wednesday, got to get on with it. You can't. There's not much you can do about it now. I totally understand the frustration from Wednesday players, but like I say, that could have. There's a high probability that was their own fans doing that, because why would Millwall fans blow a whistle as their own team's attacking? So yeah, that makes no sense. So look, potentially Wednesday fans could have just contributed to conceded a goal for their team by the fact the referee said he didn't blow the whistle, or that's the indication that he gave. But we're back underway as Wednesday get the game restarted from the centre circle. Now playing it out wide to that far side as they just play it back to their defensive line. Kyle is saying, watched my first championship game in years last night. Preston, North End v Blackburn. What a game. That second Preston goal was superb. That first touch. Yeah, I know, mate. We did cover it last night on the channel. Thank you for that, Kyle. Nice one, top man. Kyle there, showing he's a true football fan of watching other clubs. So thank you for that, Kyle. Top man. Yeah, it was a good goal from Preston late on in that game last night. 6,000 Preston fans at that game last night. So fantastic away support from the North End fans. So thank you for that, Kyle. Mr. Barnes is saying, come on, Yorkshire clubs. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Top man, loving the positive vibes. As now Wednesday with the possession. Now the ball is knocked out on this near side. So throwing, I think this has gone Millwall's way, I think. Yeah, Millwall with the throw-in on this near side. Deep inside their own half. As now the ball comes in. Kylie's saying, Barnsley, it was a great game. A bit of a handbags in it, some end-to-end stuff, and a superb goal to win it. Well worth watching. Thank you, Kyle. Awesome, loving the positive vibes from Kyle, and yeah, showing he's a true football fan as well. For me, that's what I love to hear when fans. I love hearing that. I love hearing the fans watching other clubs. We all want to watch our own club, of course we do. But to me, when fans watch other games of other clubs, that just shows they're true football lover to me. So thank you for that, Carl. Top man. Now, Wednesday, having to defend a foul here, a free kick from a foul here, as Millwall with a free kick on the edge of the centre circle. Ball chipped forward as it's headed on. And Wednesday just doing enough there as they knock it away out on that far side. Kira saying, yes, guys, I have a bet on Ipswich, Bolton, and Watford winning today. Awesome. Well, I hope my team do it for you, mate. Yeah, thank you, Kyle. Yeah, top man. I hope my team can get you something. But I don't know. I'm a bit nervous today about Bolton playing Blackpool. To be honest, mate, I don't know. Just whenever Bolton are in a good run of form, it's a game like this where they've got a habit of messing it up. So I think that's another reason why I kind of didn't wasn't too. I didn't want to get angry with them today, so that's kind of another reason why I didn't cover that game. It's like, no, if they lose that, I'm going to be really angry, because too many. I've been a Bolton fan for years. I used to go to a lot of games when I was younger, but I like to say I know that this is the kind of game today that they mess it up, and let's hope I'm not jinxed in them. But yeah, fingers crossed Bolton get the win today. Still 0-0 in that one, guys. Still no more goals in the Premier League at the moment. Still Crystal Palace 1, Everton 1. There's been another goal in the Scottish Premiership, though, guys. Hibernian have taken the lead against Kilmarnock. Now a ball over the top for Wednesday as they come down this near side. Ball crossed into the box, but it's a good cross. But unfortunately for Wednesday, no Sheffield Wednesday player close to that ball as the Millwall keeper manages to come and gather that quite comfortably. Now Millwall play out from the back, knocking the ball out wide to that far side from the goalkeeper as now they try to move up the field. But Wednesday coming to press from the front well on that far side as the challenge comes in and the ball goes out of play for a throw in midway inside the Millwall half. So Millwall now with a throw in. Ball comes in as Wednesday quickly challenged for it on the halfway line, but Millwall managing to retain the possession as they play it out wide to that far side, now edging further up the field as they creep closer towards the Wednesday box. Wednesday with a lot of bodies on that far side trying to challenge, but Millwall have managed to make it through as they take it to the byline now, coming into the box. Ball crossed in as it's cut back and crossed, knocked away. Thought he was getting the cross in right across goal, but he didn't. He cut it back. So apologies for my confusion there, guys. But eventually, Wednesday did manage to clear the ball. Couldn't see that very well then. There were so many bodies in the box. But my bad, guys. I thought he was actually going to cross it, like I say, right across the face of goal, but he didn't. He cut it back. So now as the ball he's knocked away out to that far side. Both sets of players challenge for it on the halfway line, and now the referee has blown for a foul. We've got players down on the pitch at the moment. So quickly let you guys know any other goals going in around the grounds. Leeds are now 2-0 up against Plymouth. So that's the only goal to tell you about at the moment. It's that we haven't already told you about in the Championship. Cheltenham Town have equalised with Wigan, so it's now Cheltenham Town 1, Wigan 1. Fleetwood now 2-0 up against Exeter City. Oxford 1-0 up against Leyton Orient. Port Vale 1-0 up against Lincoln City. Portsmouth have taken the lead against Charlton Athletic. Reading now 2-1 up against Shrewsbury Town. So plenty of goals going in around the grounds, guys. Bradford have equalised with Barrow in League 2. Now Millwall working the ball down that far side as they come towards the edge of the box, creeping into the box as the challenge comes in from Wednesday, and they've knocked it out of play on that far side for another corner to Millwall. Kyle is saying Championship is way harder to predict bets. Yeah, I agree with that, Kyle. Well said. Yep, I agree, mate. Kira236 saying, to be honest, I always bet on Ipswich to score 2 goals. Whoever I see them play, it's the first thing to I think when I see them, Kyle. Interesting. Thank you for that, Kyle. Yeah, that's interesting, that, mate. Oh my God. Right, guys. So the corner's being held up here because the referee's being pedantic about this corner as Millwall had it half an inch too far off the corner flag, the corner spot. Well, honest, these referees are just micromanaging the game, aren't they? It's a joke. I could see the ball, guys. It was nothing. It was literally half a finger off the edge of the quarter circle, if you like, in the corner of the corner flag. The referee was just being petty there, really petty. It was nothing. So ball's knocked away on this near side for a throw into Wednesday. While ball comes in from the throw in, it's knocked up the field as both sets of players challenge for it. But Wednesday almost managing to keep it there. But the referee has pulled it back for the foul. And I think he's going to give a booking here to one of the Millwall players. Yeah, who's he booked? We're seeing a bit of inconsistency here from the referee. So Barnon with the free kick. It's Cooper that's got the yellow for Millwall. Now the ball knocked out wide to Wednesday on that far side as they completely miskick it there. And the ball has gone out of play as he shows some frustration there. So Millwall with the throwing on that far side. Kira is saying, screw the refs, Gaz. Want to see those bank accounts. I like that. Screw the refs. Now Millwall on the attack as they knock the ball out wide to this near side. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away, but now Millwall picking up the pieces on the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Oh, Millwall with a rocket of a shot into the far corner of the net to take the 2-0 lead. 40, well, just coming up to 42 minutes gone, guys, and it's Wednesday 0, Millwall 2. Goalkeeper went the right way, but just couldn't get fingertips to that. Well, Wednesday knocked it away as the ball was uh, crossed into the box. Wednesday defended the initial ball into the box well, knocking it away. But Millwall player there just running onto it as it came outside the box. He's hit it on the volley, and it's like a rocket into the back of the net on that far post. The goalkeeper trying to dive to make contact with the ball and make the save, but you can't save a ball like that. So it's Seville with the goal for Millwall. Saville Seville, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. As now Wednesday get us back underway, playing the ball out wide on that far side as challenge comes in from Millwall, and it's gone out of play for a Wednesday throw in midway inside the Millwall half. This is the problem with Wednesday at the moment. They're so lacking in confidence, and every time they're playing, we've watched them a few times, and they are playing backwards too much. Now Wednesday do play it forward down this near side, ball crossed into the box as it's knocked away by Millwall, but Wednesday picking up the pieces as now they knock it out wide to that far side. Ball crossed into the box as Millwall block it off and knock it behind, and that's going to be a corner to Wednesday on that far side. Kyle is saying, you're braver than me, Kira. Maybe I just don't watch enough championship, etc., to know the form of the teams. Well, at least you're honest, Kira. Sorry, Kyle. At least you're honest now, mate. But yeah, I don't think so, mate. So I think you watch a fair bit. Oh, Millwall now winning the ball back from the corner as it's knocked away. Now Millwall racing down the field as they race forward now, trying to get in behind. Sheffield Wednesday scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball here as Millwall race forward. And now the challenge comes in as It's knocked away, and now Millwall trying to keep it going before the referee blows for another foul here. So I think this is going to be a free kick to Millwall. There was a couple of challenges there, so I'm not sure which one he's given it for. So Millwall now with a free kick out on that far side. Now the ball comes into the box. It's headed on, but it's over the bar. And that will relieve the pressure momentarily for Wednesday. 2 minutes to be added on, guys, at the end of this first half. Kira is saying, bro, Ipswich just scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes, just like that. Yes, Ipswich do actually, in fairness, they are. They do. I know they lose a few, but they do regularly score. So Kira is right with that. Now the ball cleared up the field as Wednesday now trying to get on the attack, knocking the ball out wide to this near side. Now coming forward towards the edge of the Millwall box. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away by Millwall, but both sets of players trying to challenge for it on the edge of the box as Millwall coming away with it. Trying to play out on this near side as now they come forward. Racing up the field as it's played forward. Challenge comes in from Millwall. And now Wednesday forced to knock it out wide to this near side to keep possession. Come on, you stupid thing. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to just refresh this stupid thing. Don't forget, guys, keep your comments coming. I'll come to the chat very shortly. We're very close to half time now, only 30 seconds remaining. Millwall now winning the possession on this near side. As Wednesday trying to challenge for it. And the ball eventually goes out of play for another throw-in. Well, it's been an end-to-end game so far, guys. So Wednesday now with the throw-in. Ball thrown back to their defensive line as the referee blows the half-time whistle and boos from the Wednesday fans go round the ground. So at half-time, guys, it's finished Wednesday 0, Millwall 2. So let's have a look at the half-time match stats before we go round the grounds and look at the results, and then I'll come to your comments, guys. So just bear with me. Here we go. Sorry, guys, I'm just loading it up. With me a second. Here we go. So let's get rid of that. And here comes the halftime match stats, guys. Should be coming on your screen in a moment. This thing loads up. There we go. So don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I'll read it out to you. So at halftime, as I say, finished Wednesday 0, Millwall 2. And here's how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots 2 for Wednesday, 5 for Millwall. Shots on target, none for Wednesday, 3 for Millwall. Possession 59% for Wednesday, 41% for Millwall. Passes 232 for Wednesday, 168 for Millwall. Pass accuracy, 84% for Wednesday, 78% for Millwall. Fouls, 8 against Wednesday, 5 against Millwall. Yellow cards, just the 1 against Millwall and no red cards. Offsides, none. And corners, 3 for Wednesday, 2 for Millwall. So, yes, so there you go, guys. I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to analyse. And let's quickly have a look what's going on around the grounds. And then I'll come to the chat, guys. So, let me quickly try and read this out. Um, so these are the scores. I'm not going to read them out all the earlier kickoffs, guys, just the halftime kickoffs. So halftime, guys, currently in the Premier League, it's Arsenal 1, Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1, Everton 1, Manchester United 0, Luton Town 0, Bournemouth v Newcastle kicking off later on. In the Scottish Premiership, it's currently Dundee 2, St Mirren 0, Hibernian 1, Kilmarnock 0, Motherwell 0, Hearts 1, St Johnstone 0, Ross County 0. In the English Championship, Cardiff 2, Norwich City 1, Coventry City 0, Stoke 0, Hull City 0, Huddersfield Town 0, Ipswich Town 2, Swansea City 1, Leeds United 2, Plymouth 0, Middlesbrough 0, Leicester 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Bristol City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Millwall 2, as we know, Southampton 1, West Brom 0, Watford 2, Rotherham 0. In the English League One, Peterborough United winning 5-0 earlier against Cambridge, Bolton 0, Blackpool 0, Carlisle United 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Cheltenham Town 1, Wigan Athletic 1, Derby County 1, Barnsley 0, Fleetwood Town 3, Exeter City 0, Leyton Orient 0, Oxford United 2, Lincoln City 0, Port Vale 1, Northampton Town 0, Burton Albion 0, Portsmouth 1, Charlton Athletic 0, Shrewsbury Town 1, Reading 2, Wycombe Wanderers 0, Stevenage 0. Into English League 2, Wimbledon 1, Doncaster 0, Bradford City 1, Barrow 1, Colchester United 0, Sutton United 0, Crawley Town 1, Accrington Stanley 1, Crewe Alexander 0, Notts County 0, Grimsby Town 0, Morecambe 1, Newport County 0, Milton Keynes Dons 0, Salford 1, Mansfield 2, Swindon Town 1, Stockport County 0, Tranmere Rovers 1, Forest Green Rovers 0, Walsall 0, Harrogate Town 0, and Wrexham 1, Gillingham 0. Quickly into the Scottish Championship, guys. Adrian's, I always have trouble reading their name. Adrian's 1, Arbroath 0, Inverness Cally Thistle 3, Ayr United 0, Partick Thistle 1, Greenock Morton 1, Queen's Park 0, Wraith Rovers 1. In Scottish League 1, Alloa Athletic 0, Queen of the South 0, Falkirk 1, Edinburgh City 1, Hamilton Academic 2, Stirling Albion 0, Kelty Hearts 0, Cove Rangers 1, Montrose 0, Annan Athletic 1. Into Scottish League 2, East Fife 0, Dumbarton 1, Elgin City 0, Bonnyridge Rose 0, Forfar Athletic 0, Clyde 0, Peterhead 2, Stranraer 1, and Stenhousemuir 0, the Spartans 1. Loads of games going on this afternoon in the Welsh Cup, guys, but we're not getting no results for those at the moment. Into the Northern Irish Premiership, Ballymere United 0, Glenvin 1, Cliftonville 1, Newry City AFC 0, Dagenham Swift 1, Carrick Rangers 0, Longo 0, Crusaders 0, and Linfield beat Larne, kicking off at 5:30 this evening. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around the grounds, with the exception of non-league. And just to let you guys know, if you're interested in the U17s World Cup men's competition, England U17s winning 10-0 against New Caledonia earlier on today. That's a full-time result, 10-0. Brazil U17s losing to Iran U17s 3-2. That's quite interesting. And Japan winning 1-0 against Poland. This is all U17s, by the way, guys. And Argentina also losing to Senegal U17s 2-1. So interesting results there in the under 17s, guys. Well, that's quite interesting, actually. So there you go, guys. You bang up to date. Let's go back to the chat, see what you guys are saying. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. I haven't even mentioned it today yet, so please do hit it if you could, guys, and thank you very much if you have already. Kira236 is saying, bro, Ipswich just scored 2 goals in like 5 minutes, just like that. I think I read that comment. So thank you for that, Kira. And Kyle with the laughing faces. Kyle saying, let's go, Leeds. Kyle rooting for Leeds. Thank you, Kyle, top man. Kyle saying, I just remember to hit the like button. Everyone else, this is your one off reminder because I'll forget again in 5 minutes. Nice one, Kyle. What a star. Top man. Thank you, mate. Nice one. Really appreciated. Dave is with us. How's it going, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying, hi, all Millwall. How's it going, mate? Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Kira is saying, how are you doing, Dave? Nice one, Kira. Top man. Thank you, mate. And Dave returning that same consideration. Dave saying, hi, Kira. I'm good, thanks. Top man, Dave. Thank you, mate. Carl saying, all right, Dave, how's it going? You guys are amazing. Thank you. Absolutely loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. And Dave replying to that. So thank you, guys. Pili is that saying Mill. How's it going, Pili? I'm not sure if I'm reading your name correctly, but welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And I'm presuming you might be a Millwall fan with you putting that. Let us know if that's the case, mate. But welcome to Fan Den. Pure Loyalist, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Pure Loyalist saying quick hello to all in the chat and all the best to the channel. Also, quick like today, mate. Thank you, Pure Like. What a guy. Thank you, mate. You're an absolute star. What a guy. Really appreciate it, Pure Loyalist. Thank you, mate. You're a star. Really appreciate that amazing support from you guys. It's never taken for granted. Always appreciated. So thank you, Pure Loyalist. You are a gentleman. Thank you, mate. Dave is saying Pile Millwall. Pile. Never heard that before. Is that abbreviation of something significant? Dave, I'm not sure, mate. Let me know, mate, if that is the case. I'm not sure that pile, unless it's a type error. I'm not sure. But thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, I've not heard that terminology before, so I'm not sure if that if I'm misreading that. Is it a type error or is it got some significant pile Millwall? It's a new one on me, Dave. So please do educate me. Kyle saying, what's up, loyalist? Nice one, Kyle. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Thank you. Peel is saying Seville goal sounded class on Sky Sports. Okay, well, go and watch Sky Sports then, mate. That's good for you. Hope you're enjoying that game if you're watching it. I'm not sure what Seville. That's a Spanish club, isn't it? Sevilles. Yeah, that's. Oh, is he talking? No, he's talking about the player. Sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of the club. Sorry, my bad. Peel, sorry, mate, my bad. Sorry, guys. If you noticed, I have to keep unclicking to check the message because it doesn't. Whenever I click your message, what it's doing on this platform, unfortunately, it's blocking off the complete message, so I can only see it on the screen in front of me, and it's that big, so I can't read it. So what I have to do is read it before I actually highlight it. So my apologies, guys. We are trying to look for some other streaming platforms to test out. So as we go, because we want to find the right one for the future so that we can get it out of the way. So hopefully over the next 12 months or so, we will test a few and hopefully find the right one that we might be able to use permanently in the future. So thank you for that, mate. Dave is saying, class goal from Savas. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Yeah, it was, mate. An absolute peach of a shot, wasn't it, from outside the edge of the box. So yeah, got to give respect to that goal. It was definitely an absolute peach. Pure Loyalist saying, take care. I'll catch up soon. Thank you, mate. You're an absolute star. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, mate. And thank you very much for dropping in. Real gentleman. Thank you. Ben saying, up the Lions. Been watching the game. Okay. Okay, you've been watching the game. Fair enough. Thank you, Ben. And Dave saying, hi, Ben. Nice one, Dave. Top man. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Ben saying 2-0 class performance. Yeah, well, yeah, it's been end to end. I've got to say, guys, got to be honest. Obviously, Millwall are better of the two teams at the moment. They've done a real good job on Wednesday. In fairness, you guys soaking up the pressure when you've had to, closing the spaces early from the front, playing really well with a real hunger and desire. And as you guys know, I try to watch these games as neutral as possible. So I've got to say, from Wednesday's point of view, I'm really feel for the Wednesday fans going forward. Not because of this game, but just the season as a whole. Because I just see where they're going to pick up points. Where are they going to pick up points later in the season? Yes, they got their first win the other day, but it's took them quite a while to get it. But with the way we're seeing them play in this game, where are they going to pick up points? They're making a few mistakes, a number of mistakes, like simple things. I mean, they could learn from Millwall in this game because Millwall are sitting back, soaking up the pressure when they have to, but pressing from the front, but not committing too many bodies forward. When Wednesday are in possession, they're committing way too many bodies forward. So then when Millwall win the ball back, they're able to hit Wednesday on the counter attack quite easily because Sheffield Wednesday are committing too many bodies forward. And I'm pointing it out, obviously, I'm making an example with Millwall, but that's just because we're watching this game. We've seen this with Sheffield in previous games, not just this game, where Sheffield are committing too many bodies forward. And let's be honest, guys, they've not exactly got the most youthful team, have they? They've got quite a few senior players in their team. So their senior players have not got the legs to be running from box to box like we would like to see certain players do. So for me, I'm seeing obviously fantastic. Take nothing away from Millwall playing absolutely fantastic. Come with a real game plan and executing it with real focus. But like I say, from Wednesday's point of view, it's very concerning for the future of their season. Losing one game is no big deal. You can recover from that. But what I'm saying is, I don't see Wednesday picking up much wins as the season progresses. It's really concerning from them because all I see is an aging team that are not getting their tactics right. And that comes from the manager. And I'm sure you guys that are Millwall fans can understand where I'm coming from. I know you want your team to win, but let's flip it. If this was the other way around, you guys would be absolutely fuming if your manager was leaving your not in giving the players the right instructions to get the results, whether when you're defending and when you're attacking. You got to get that balance right. And for me, Wednesday are miles off getting that balance right. And it's like I say, that comes from the manager. But like I say, even though I'm pointing that out, guys, you take nothing away from Millwall. They put in a really solid performance. They've come with a game plan, and you could see it right from the kickoff. Right from the kickoff, you could see that Millwall had a game plan. And they've executed it perfectly. It looks like they've done their own work. They've studied Sheffield's weaknesses, and they're working it perfectly, soaking up the pressure when they have to, pressing the ball from the front at every opportunity. And yes, we've seen Wednesday pressing from the front, but not with the same confidence, shall we say. Millwall looking really confident when they're trying to press from the front, looking like they believe they're going to win it back. When we see that Wednesday are pressing the ball from the front, they don't look like they believe they're going to win it back. That's the difference. That's just one obvious difference. So yeah, I'm just trying to give you guys a neutral overview, so you can make of it what you will. So we're having substitutions here, guys, and I think Wednesday about to make a triple substitution here. So Ben, thank you for that, mate. Dave is saying, hope the second half goes even better. Ben, thank you, Dave. I think that's meant to say even better. Thank you, Dave. So we're about to get underway with the second half. Pure Loyalist saying, Carl H, cheers, mate. Nice one. Pure Loyalist, what a guy. Mate, you are an absolute star. Top man, thank you. So players back out on the pitch now, guys, as we're back underway. Millwall kicking us off as now they quickly play the ball out to that far side. Now coming forward into the Wednesday half as Wednesday challenge, winning it back, but only momentarily as Millwall now regain the possession as they play it into the middle. But the loose ball picked up by Wednesday. Now Wednesday knocking the ball out wide to this near side as they now charge forward, crossing the ball into the box. Millwall head it away out to this near side, and I think I'm not sure where that. Yeah, it's gone out for a corner, I think. So, so Millwall now having to do some defending early in this second half. No, it's not. It's a long throw for Wednesday on this near side. Long throw comes into the box as it's knocked away out to that far side by Millwall and now goes out for a throw into Wednesday midway inside the Millwall half on that far side. Sorry, guys, itchy nose. So now Wednesday do play it forward as it's eventually gone out of play for a corner on that far side. Corner comes in, it's deep and it's headed over the bar. So that will be a goal kick to Millwall. Let's get rid of that and put the team news back on. Pilar is saying, yes, I am a fan, also a season ticket holder. Okay, well, thank you for that, mate. Thank you for replying, top man. Thank you, and welcome to Fanden and the Fanden community, mate. Great to have you with us. Thank you for that. Pile, I think that's meant to say. So, yeah, thank you, mate. Now, the ball knocked out of play again on that far side as it's played up the field and Millwall have knocked it out of play again. So another throw into Wednesday, this time further up the field towards the Wednesday box. Now Wednesday with the throw in as the ball comes in. They work it along the edge of the box. Now working it back out wide to that far side, but it's cut out by Millwall as now Millwall kick the ball long up the field. And it's headed back in the direction it came from as Wednesday now come again from the halfway line, still on that far side as now they play it in behind, but can they get onto this as Millwall read it well and regain the possession, knocking it out under pressure on that far side, and that will be a throw into Wednesday further up the field. Ben is saying Peel, Seville goal was 25-30 yards out, mate. It wasn't 30 yards, Ben. It wasn't 30 yards, mate. It was on the edge of the box. It was more like 20 yards in fairness, mate, I think. But still, take nothing away. It was a fantastic goal. Now, Wednesday with the possession. As, they just knock it back to the halfway line. Thank you for that, Ben. Pure Loyal is saying Arsenal are 1-up half time. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yep, I did see that a minute ago. So thank you, mate. Peel saying random Google name, laugh out loud. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Dave saying Peel was meant to be Peel. And now Wednesday with the ball on that far side. Played forward now as Millwall just do enough. And the ball eventually goes back to the Millwall keeper who comes out to gather that and relieve the pressure. But yeah, now the ball played out to this near side as Millwall now try to move up the field. Immediately under pressure from Wednesday, though, on the halfway line. As now Wednesday win it back, playing it forward. As now Millwall challenge for it, winning it back just outside their box. Now chipping it forward, but again it's intercepted by Wednesday as it's played into the centre. Wednesday still camped on the edge of the Millwall box as Millwall just cut out the possession there now and play it back to their centre backs as they try to now play out from the back, knocking it out wide on this near side. Now playing it forward as now Millwall coming forward as a challenge comes in from the Wednesday player. Not yet. The referee booking him there, and I think that's definitely right. That was a complete mistimed challenge. So Millwall with a free kick on this near side, and I think that's what you might call taking one for the team for the Wednesday player. As if the Millwall player had got past him there, he was had a clear run at goal with no defenders to beat. So 51 minutes gone, guys, and it's Wednesday 0, Millwall 2. Millwall with a free kick on this near side right next to the halfway line. Ball chipped forward as Wednesday heading it out wide on that far side, but Millwall regain the possession as now Millwall with the cross into the box. Goalkeeper comes to get it, but the ball deflects away, and now Millwall with the shoot with the deflected ball, and it's into the back of the net for the third goal. Well, the goalkeeper did well with the initial shave, but he didn't manage to get control of the ball as it deflected out of his hands and straight into the path of an on-running Millwall player. And it was an easy tapping in the end. Yeah, well, it's a good goal. I'm surprised to not see no Wednesday fans complaining though about. But I don't think he done any foul on the goalkeeper. It came close to, but I don't think there was any. But no protest from Wednesday and a very good goal from Millwall, keeping the pressure on. So Wednesday now 3-0 down, 52 and a half minutes gone, guys. Millwall in full control now with that third killer goal. Pile is saying, if it's easier, my name is Oliver. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Top man. Yep. That's appreciated. So, well, it's a pleasure to have you with us, Oliver. And thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate you giving me a different option. Now, Wednesday trying to work the way up the field. There's now a long crossfield ball out to that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. It's cut back, now crossed in. Millwall heading it away as Wednesday picking up the pieces, now playing it out wide to this near side as they try to create an opportunity here. But Millwall sitting deep, absorbing the pressure as now Wednesday playing it into the centre. Now knocking it out wide to that far side as Wednesday come to challenge. Millwall come to challenge as Wednesday play it forward. But now Millwall winning it back in the centre as they race forward now, coming into the Wednesday half, racing to the Wednesday half of the field as Wednesday just managed to challenge for it on the edge of the box. Now winning it back. Now Wednesday playing forward as Millwall just doing well there with some really good defending. Now Millwall with the possession on this near side as they try to come forward. Wednesday forced to get back behind the ball as Millwall just knocking it about on the halfway line. Ben is saying, I'll still say Pele. Okay, Ben, I think he might have been meaning that for me, mate, to be fair. But thank you, Ben. And Dave saying, Millwall, thank you, mate. Ben saying, come on, you Lions. Keep it up. So we've got a free kick on this near side for Millwall. Ben saying, Joe Edwards doing us proud as a manager. Yeah, well, he's still new to the job, isn't he, at the minute, mate? Still quite new to the job, isn't he, Ben? And now Millwall winning the ball back again on this near side, played forward in behind the defence. The challenge comes in there from Wednesday, last ditch challenge. And now the ball knocked away out to that far side. Is now Wednesday racing forward, coming forward up the field. As now it's chipped into the box. And Millwall defending that really well as they just chest it down, and the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out the air from the chested ball. As now Millwall build again from the back, playing it out wide to this near side as the race forward up to the halfway line. Now it's cut back into the centre as Millwall just knocking it about on the halfway line. Now playing it out wide to that far side as Wednesday come across to press the ball, but Millwall just play it back to their centre backs. Pele saying not seen Esse or the Irish lad come on yet for Millwall. I think most of you guys are watching it, so fair enough. Now a ball over the top as Wednesday racing down this near side. Under pressure. Millwall challenge for it as Wednesday eventually knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So Wednesday to build again from the back. Just a quick update round the grounds, guys. Arsenal now 2-1 up against Burnley. Crystal Palace 2-1 down to Everton. And Man United have taken the lead against Luton Town. So 1-0 up United. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Dundee now 3-0 up against St Mirren. Hibernian still 1-0 up against Kilmarnock. Motherwell still 1-0 down to Hearts. And still no goals, St Johnstone, Ross County. In the English Championship, Cardiff City 2, Norwich 1, Coventry City 0, Stoke 0, Hull City 0, Huddersfield Town 0, Ipswich 3, Swansea City 1, Leeds United 2, Plymouth 0, Middlesbrough 0, Leicester 0, QPR 0, Bristol City 0, Sheffield, as we know, 3-0 down here, Southampton 1, West Brom 0, and Watford 3, Rotherham 0. So plenty of goals going in around the grounds. And still no goals for Bolton against Blackpool, but no goals conceded either. So that's a good sign. Still 1-1 with Cheltenham Town and Wigan. So Wednesday now with the possession at the back as they play it forward. Now Wednesday working it down that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Now Wednesday is trying to work an angle for a cross. Cross comes in. It's headed away. As now Millwall regain the possession deep inside their own half. Now playing it forward, but it's intercepted by Wednesday on that far side. Now Wednesday playing it back to the halfway line. So Wednesday still with a position on that far side as they're just knocking it about. Dave is saying, can't wait to see Emick to come on. Okay, thank you, Dave. It's now Wednesday playing the ball forward into the box, getting the shot off. The goalkeeper makes the save as the ball eventually cleared up the field. Ben saying, yep, Dave. And 3-0. Thank you, Ben. Ben also saying Barnsley losing 2-0. Yeah, I'm sure Ryan disappointed with that. And Ben saying, Ryan, stop hiding. Yeah, that's what he does. But at least he's come on being positive today. That's the main thing. So let's at least be respectful of that. Dave saying Millwall 3-0. Thank you, Dave. Yeah. And Ben saying Burnley have scored. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. Still losing though, aren't they? 2-1. And Ben also saying Josh Brownhill. Thank you, mate. Nice one, Ben. So now the ball back with the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Now both sets of players challenge for it in the centre. It's knocked out wide to this near side by Wednesday as Millwall come to challenge for it. Now Wednesday playing it back to their defensive line as they now try to come again, playing it out wide to that far side. Now ball played forward as Millwall intercept it. Watford have gone 3-0 up against Rotherham. Now ball knocked out wide to that far side. Ipswich 3-1 up against Swansea now. As Wednesday with the possession in the centre circle. Now ball played out wide to that far side as it's chipped forward. And now Wednesday with the possession on the edge of the box. As they get the shot off eventually, but the goalkeeper makes the save. And Wednesday picking up the ball from the ricochet, but blasting it over the bar. Well, that's kind of how it's gone for Wednesday this afternoon. That's just a little sign of Lady Luck not being on their side at the moment. Kyle is saying Man United 1-0 Luton. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I did just see that a minute ago. So nice one, mate. Top man. Thank you for letting us know. How are you feeling for tomorrow's game for Rangers, mate? Confident? You should be after that performance on Thursday night. You guys should be well confident going into the weekend game. Got any thoughts for that, Kyle? Let's have it. Yeah, it's Livingston you guys playing tomorrow, isn't it? Away. Dinner time kickoff and Aberdeen. Oh, Aberdeen against Celtic tomorrow. I didn't realise that. Oh, that's a tough one for Aberdeen. They're not gonna. Well, they're coming thick and fast for Aberdeen, aren't they? You know, they've obviously not managed to qualify for Europe, but they're competing on three fronts at the moment. As that now will reduce to two until obviously the Scottish Cup kicks into play properly. But yeah, I'm quite buzzing to see Aberdeen reach the final. To be honest, be a tough ask for them against Rangers. But at least they managed to finally get themselves to a final, and that's a step in the right direction. Even if they lose it, it's something to build on. They need to start doing that. We'd love to see Aberdeen, Hibs, and the Hearts start improving their results and being a bit more competitive, just to mix it up a bit, guys. We just want to see it. Throw in now for Millwall on this near side. But yep, you guys should be confident. I hope you're confident for that, Kyle, tomorrow against Livingston. I think I think you guys will get a comfortable win there tomorrow, mate. Now, Wednesday to play out from the back as the ball played forward. 64 minutes gone, guys. Wednesday 0, Millwall 3. As Wednesday now just knocking it about close to the halfway line. Millwall only pressing when the Wednesday players come into their own half as they've done the damage now, so they can sit back and wait for mistakes from Wednesday, so to speak. As Wednesday now trying to work the ball out wide on that far side as they try to work up the field, but finding it quite congested at the moment and lacking in ideas, in fairness, from Wednesday, as now they do play it forward and straight away Millwall challenge, win it back. Now Millwall playing it down the middle as they try and get in behind, and a last-ditch defending again there by Wednesday just manages to knock the ball back to the goalkeeper. Ben is saying Barnsley losing 3-0. Oh, well, Ryan will be disappointed, but you can't win them all. I'm wanting to hear a goal for Bolton, mate. That's what I'm wanting to hear in the derby. Kyle is saying maybe only a 4-0 or 5-0, but that will do, I suppose. I like that, Kyle. I'm going to give you a clap for that one. I know that's a good one. So Wednesday just being pushed back all the time. They're knocking it about comfortably on the halfway line, but as soon as they try to come forward, Millwall are pouncing it. Although I say that now, Wednesday do manage to work through the back line of Millwall for the first time in a while, getting the shot off, but it deflects away as the keeper makes the save. Now Wednesday trying to keep the pressure on here as they try to work through that orange wall of Millwall, but Millwall challenge and win it back. Now Millwall just regain the possession, playing it out wide to that far side as now they try to build again on that far side as Wednesday come to challenge for it, but Millwall still with the possession as Wednesday just chasing shadows a little bit now as Millwall play it in behind now out as again Millwall almost getting in behind and Wednesday forced to knock the ball out of play with a last defender. So it's knocked away on this near side. Now we're going to have a substitution for Millwall. Ben is saying Leighton Orient 2, Oxford United 3. Thank you, Ben. Nice one, mate. Appreciate the update. And Ben just saying game on for Leighton Orient. Thank you. Appreciate the update, mate. So it's S. Just bear me a second, guys. Just doing my head in with these substitutions. They do it so quick, I don't get a chance to read it. Too much going on Saturdays to read. What the hell? Oh, I'm on the wrong day. Where are we? Oh, Millwall now with another shot, but it's blocked off by Wednesday and deflects out on this near side. And now we've got a Millwall player down in the box. All right, I was following what's going on the ball there, so I didn't see what happened. What's going on here now? So the substitution, guys, was Millwall. Romain Essie coming on for George Honeyman. So Millwall. Oh yeah, they got the throw in. Sorry, guys, we were waiting to see what the referee would decide in there because there was claims for the challenge in the box, but in the end, the referee decided to restart the game from the throw in on this near side. So throwing to Millwall, ball comes in. As now Millwall play it into the centre, working it out wide to that far side. Now creeping forward as Wednesday come to press the ball, but Millwall managing to work through the press on that far side before eventually Wednesday do get a challenge in, and the ball goes out of play for a throw in deep inside the Wednesday half on that far side. Millsard, how you doing, mate? Millsard saying Wigan missed a penalty. Thank you, Millsard. Nice one, mate. Thanks for the update. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Millsard. Now, Millwall working the ball towards the byline. Ball crossed in. It's headed away by Wednesday as Millwall come in and blast the ball well high and over the bar. And that'll be a goal kick to Wednesday. So just coming up to 70 minutes gone, guys. 20 minutes remaining. Millwall comfortably 3-0 up as Wednesday now trying to play out from the back, playing it out wide to this near side as they come forward now, playing the ball forward into the Wednesday half as it's played into the centre, but then cut out by Millwall as they intercept the crossfield pass. Now Millwall playing it forward up towards the halfway line as Wednesday come to try and challenge for it, but Millwall keep the possession as they just knock it back to the centre backs. Now centre back charging forward down the middle. Strong challenge comes in from Wednesday. I think it was Barry Bannon there. Uh, Ben saying that's upsetting Millsard. Nice one. Nice one, Ben. Top man. Loving the supportive comment, mate. Top man. So Millwall player Savalier showing frustration. He's just got himself booked, but he's feeling he got the booking because his teammates didn't move forward quick enough so for him to take the free kick. So the referee booked him for time wasting. So now Millwall do eventually take the free kick. It's worked forward. Well, it's intercepted by Wednesday as they try to clear their lines. But now Millwall regain the possession. Now working it out to that far side as they come into the box and get the shot off. Millwall have scored a fourth goal on 71 and a half minutes. Wednesday 0, Millwall 4. Well, it's got to be damage limitation now for Wednesday as Millwall just carve open that Wednesday defence at ease, absolute ease. They cut for it really easy on that far side. And the lack of movement from the Wednesday defenders at the back there is shocking. Absolutely shocking. But take nothing away from Millwall. Another fantastic goal to give them 4-0 lead. Millsard saying, of course, Bent, nice one. Nice one, Millsard, top man. Dave saying, hi, Millsard. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positivity. Thank you, guys. It is appreciated. So now Wednesday get us back underway. As the ball played out wide to that far side, and it's Norton Cuffy that scored the 4th goal for Millwall. Is that how you pronounce his name, guys? Not Cuffy. Now Wednesday trying to work the ball down that far side as they get in behind now, taking it to the byline. Can they get the cross in? At least try and get a consolation goal to give their fans something to cheer about as their fans, Wednesday fans now leaving the stadium in massive numbers. As Wednesday have managed to win themselves a corner here. Wednesday with a corner. Millwall going to do everything they can to try and keep the clean sheet. As now the cross comes into the box. Oh, and it's blasted over the bar. Well, I think that just says it all about Wednesday's afternoon. How has he missed it? Right in front of goal. Well, if you wanted a consolation goal, I think that was the best opportunity Wednesday we're going to get. So Wednesday about to make another substitution here, guys. So yeah, nice one, Dave. Top man. And Millsard showing that same consideration. You guys are top. Thank you, guys. Ben is saying pen ref. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that away from home, Ben. I don't think so, mate. But yeah, can't fault you for mentioning it. But yeah, you're away from home, mate. You're not going to get the pen. You know that. Referees don't have the backbone to give decisions like that when you're the away team. James, so it's James coming on here, guys. Let's just have a quick look. I missed that then. Do you know that so quick with these substitution names? So it's let's see if I can get it here. So substitution here, guys, for Wednesday, and it's um, John Buckley coming on to replace Anthony Musaba. In Also Reece James coming on to replace Marvin Johnson. Uh, Billy Mitchell coming on to replace George Saville. That's a Millwall substitution, isn't it? What's going on here? Yeah, that's a Millwall. I thought it was. And also another Millwall substitution is Aidan Amaku replacing Ryan Longman. So there you go, guys. 4 substitutions, 2 for each team. As we're back underway. Now Millwall working the ball down this near side as a challenge comes in from Wednesday. Claims for a foul there, but the referee waving the claims away. And now just hearing that Arsenal have gone 3-1 up against Burnley. Now Wednesday working the ball down that far side as they just managed to keep it in before it goes out of play. And now, as it's played into the box, the referee awards a foul as both sets of players try to win that. So free kick for Millwall. I think it's just on the edge of their box on the far side. So let's have a quick look round the grounds, guys. As I said, Arsenal have gone 3-1 up against Burnley. It's now 2-2 between Crystal Palace and Everton. United still 1-0 up against Luton. As I said to you guys earlier, Dundee have gone 3-0 up against St Mirren in Scotland. Hibernian still 1-0 up against Killie. Motherwell 2-1 down to Hearts. And St Johnstone have taken the lead against Ross County. In the English Championship, Cardiff now 2-1 up against Norwich. Ipswich now 3-1 up against Swansea City. Leeds have 2-0 up, as I said before, against Plymouth. Southampton 2-1 up against West Brom, and Watford now 3-0 up against Rotherham. So at the moment, this is the highest scoring game in the Championship, with 4 goals from Millwall. As the ball is knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Get in! Go on! Just seeing Bolton have taken the lead. Come on! Yes, 78 minutes gone. Bolton 1, Blackpool 0. Get in. Come on, the Wanderers. That's what I like to see. I've nothing against Blackpool, but send the Seasiders back to the seaside with nothing. I'm sorry, guys. It's a derby game. You can understand me and wanting my team to win and showing a little bit of passion. So come on, Bolton. Stick in there. Get another one. Kill it off. Bristol Rovers have taken the lead against Carlisle United. Cheltenham Town still 1-1 with Wigan. Derby 3-0 up against Barnsley, as I think Ben told us before. Fleetwood now 3-0 up against Exeter. Oxford 3-2 up against Leyton Orient. Port Vale still 1 up against Lincoln City. Northampton Town now 2-0 up against Burton. Portsmouth now 2-1 up against Charlton Athletic. Reading 2-1 up against Shrewsbury Town, and Wickham losing 1-0 to Stevenage. I'll come back to the other games very shortly as both sets of players challenging for the ball on this near side as Wednesday knock it forward. Millwall with a nudge in the back there as the ball is crossed in, but the referee lets play go on as now Millwall able to play out from the back, playing it out wide to that far side. Just to let you guys know, in the Scottish Championship, guys, Adrian's now 2-0 up against Arbroath. Inverness are now 3-1 with Ayr United. Ayr have pulled one back. Partick Thistle 2-1 up against Greenock Morton, and Queen's Park 2-1 up against Wraith Rovers. So we'll cover all the lower league games properly at full time, guys. But that gives you a rough overview of the main leagues in England and Scotland so far. And we're now on at 80 minutes, guys, as Millwall just knocking the ball about inside their own half. Ben with the 4-0. Yep, thank you, mate. And Ben saying get in. Dave saying yes. Awesome. Good to see you guys enjoying the result. Kira236 saying, well, this one is pretty much over. I know, mate. Yep, it is pretty much over. I thought it'd be a closer game than this, but credit to Millwall. They've come with a game plan and executed it really well. But Wednesday, really, I thought there might have been a bit more desire from them in this one, as obviously they got their first win the other week. So I thought that might have given them a bit more confidence going into this. But Millwall have clearly been too much for them. As now Wednesday have just won a free kick on this near side. But thank you for that, Kira. Ben saying, yeah, I think so, Gaz. Nice one, Ben. Thank you, mate. With the name. Top man. Thank you, mate. Yeah. So now Wednesday with a free kick on this near side. Just on the edge of the box. So, come on. What? Oh, we're not getting the free kick. What's the going up? Referee coming in, stopping the free kick from being taken now. He's gone into the mix of players and he's booking Patterson. And Patterson just not looking impressed with the referee at all, to be honest. He's like, wind your neck in. So come on, get on with it. Free kick now for Wednesday. Ball comes into the box. As it's knocked towards goal and just goes wide of this near side post. And that's going to be a corner. I didn't see any deflection, but the referee's given it as a corner. Oh, it might have done, actually. Difficult to tell, in fairness. Let's have another look at this replay. Well, I'm not sure. It's difficult to tell from that camera angle. Corner comes in. It's knocked away as Millwall now trying to break, hitting Wednesday on the counter-attack. Trick quickly trying to move the ball up the field, but Wednesday just managed to intercept that on the halfway line as they knock it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper blasts it out wide to this near side before it's headed out of play for a throw-in. Ben is saying, "Hey up, Reece James." Reece James. Thank you, Ben. And Dave saying 1-0 Bolton, Gaz. George Thompson. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Thank you. Yeah, I just saw that, mate. Thank you for letting me know, but Dave, awesome. Top man. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm buzzing. It's the derby, innit? It's the Lancashire derby. And I've nothing against Blackpool, but when it's a derby game, gotta send them back to the seaside with nothing. Norton, Cuffy coming off now for Leonardo for Millwall. But yep, nice one, Dave. Thank you, mate. I'm buzzing with that. I am. I just hope Bolton can hang on to it. Bradshaw coming off, Nesbitt coming on. So the ball played back to the Wednesday goalkeeper. As now Wednesday coming forward, playing the ball out wide to that far side. Now knocking the ball forward as Millwall trying to press the ball on that far side, but now Bannon with a long cross up the field as it's a handball there claimed as the referee's going to give it. I'm not sure the Millwall player knew a lot about that, to be fair. So free kick for Wednesday taken quickly as now they work it out to that far side. Challenge comes in from Millwall as they win it back now. Millwall trying to work the ball forward as they do, but it's intercepted by Wednesday as now Wednesday knocking it into the centre circle. But again, it's intercepted by Millwall as Millwall now trying to work through the defence. Now knocked it forward as they come towards the edge of the box as the shot comes in, but it's just wide of that far post. And that will be a goal kick to Wednesday. Kyle saying, glad you got your goal, mate. Mon Bolton, top man, Kyle. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Yeah, got to hang on to it, though, mate. That's the thing. Can they hang on to it? Hopefully they do. But Blackpool are a tricky team, in fairness. So 1-0 is still a dangerous result, but getting your noses in front, that's the main thing. Nice one, Kyle. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. Um, Kira saying, well, that's my bet from earlier, Bolton, Ipswich and Watford. Um, okay, thank you. Kira, I'm not sure how Watford are actually getting on this afternoon. Actually, I might have. Oh, yeah, they're winning, aren't they? Yeah, they're winning against Rotherham 3-0. And Ipswich also winning as well. So yeah. Well, hopefully they hang on to it, mate. 85 minutes gone in the Bolton game v Blackpool. Bristol Rovers have taken the lead against Carlisle United as well, guys. So we've got a free kick for Millwall on that far side. Ball kicked long up the field. As Millwall intercept it midway inside the Wednesday half. Wednesday challenge for it, and it goes out on that far side, deflecting off the Millwall play. So throwing to Wednesday, taken quickly as Millwall challenge for it, but Wednesday just knock it into the centres. Now they try to play forward, but a challenge comes from Millwall, and the referee blows for the foul. So free kick to Wednesday midway inside their own half, very central. And now Wednesday take it quickly, working it out to that far side as now they chip the ball forward. And Millwall intercept it, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up towards the halfway line. And now Millwall playing it forward now as they try to get in behind and almost do. Now coming towards the box as they come into the box, but Wednesday just managing to get a toe on that as the ball ricochets away. Millwall picking up the pieces on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but it's blocked off, and ball bounces out away to this near side for a throw-in. So now, yeah, so looks like you got that right, Kira. Good strategy from you there, mate, by the sounds of it. Now, ball played forward by Wednesday, working it down this near side as now they race up towards the Millwall box. Millwall come to challenge, and as Wednesday tried to cross it in, Millwall just getting to block it off, and the ball deflects out for a corner on this near side. Now the ball crossed in, but it's blocked off again by a Millwall player as he just goes to ground there. The referee stopped play for a Millwall player getting the ball blasted in his head as the Sheffield Wednesday fans boo that decision. So Wednesday now with the drop ball. Coming up towards 90 minutes gone, guys. So now Wednesday playing it towards the edge of the box. Now Wednesday with the possession played back up the field as now it's knocked into the centre. Now Wednesday playing it out wide to that far side. Ball crossed in. It's headed away by Millwall. As Millwall now trying to hit Wednesday on the counter-attack as they play it out wide to this near side. Now coming forward into the Wednesday half as they play it back into the centre. Now out wide to that far side as they try to stretch the Wednesday defence. Now working it forward on that far side. 4 minutes to be added on, guys. So now Millwall with the possession as they play it out wide to this near side. Wednesday come to challenge for it, winning it back. Now Wednesday playing it into the centre circle as now Wednesday racing forward, coming forward down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box, trying to play it in behind. Now the cross comes in, and Millwall with some good defending again there as the ball deflected out for a corner. Ball comes in as it's headed towards goal, but just goes wide of the near post, and that will be a goal kick to Millwall. I think Wednesday could be here all day long till tomorrow morning and still not score. Just sometimes he can. That's just how the game goes. Where just do not get the rub of the green, do not get the look. You don't get nothing. But in fairness, as I say, Millwall done a really good job in this one. They used their head. They come into it tactically focused, and they executed those tactics really well. Now Millwall working the ball down that far side, coming into the box as it's almost uh, uh, crossed in as Sheffield Wednesday just challenging for the ball there as it's deflected behind. So Millwall with the corner on the far side of the pitch. So corner for that on that far side for Millwall. Ball comes in as it's headed away out to this near side and goes out for a throw in. So we're into the final minute of added on time, guys. Kyle saying, all looking good, Kira. Nice one, Kyle. Yep, definitely, mate. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've clicked the wrong one there, haven't I? Is that right? So, yeah. Um, Thank you, Kyle. Long throw comes in. No, knocked away, and it's going to be another corner there. Davy's saying, thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Bye. Bye to call the usual to all the usual suspects. Nice one, get Dave. Thank you, mate. Always a pleasure to have you involved, mate. Thank you for that, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon and Saturday evening, mate. Thank you for that. Oh, lot, not oh, laugh out loud, not call. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I knew what you meant, mate. No worries. Thank you for that, mate. So there goes the full-time whistle, and it's finished. Wednesday 0, Millwall 4. As Millwall got their tactics spot on today, and have come away with a comfortable 4-0 win away from home, and that will push them up the table. But a lot to be done for Wednesday to start picking up some results, as I'm sure the Wednesday fans will be really disappointed in their team's performance today. But let's quickly go to the full-time match stats, see how it's looking at full-time, guys. So just bear with me a second. I'll bring it up on the screen. So this is how the game looks at full time, guys, in numbers. Hang on a minute. I forget. I have to keep. There we go. Should be on your screen now. So this is how it looks, guys. Total shots, 12 for Wednesday, 13 for Millwall. Shots on target, 2 for Sheffield Wednesday, 6 for Millwall. Possession, 59% for. Sorry, that's not right, is it? Oh, yes, sorry. 59% for Wednesday, 41% for Millwall. Passes, 498 for Wednesday, 358 for Millwall. Pass accuracy, 86% for Wednesday, 79% for Millwall. Fouls, 13 for Wednesday, 8 for Millwall. Yellow cards, 2 apiece. Red cards, none, thankfully. And offsides, 2 against Wednesday, none against Millwall. Corners, 8 for Wednesday, 4 for Millwall. So there you go, guys. Let's have a look how that does on the table. As you guys can see, that result has pushed Millwall up to 15th place. And unfortunately, from Wednesday fans' point of view, they stay rooted to the bottom of the table. So I'll load that there for you guys to analyse. So thank you for that, Dave. And Kira is saying, see you all on the next one. Thank you, Kira. Top man. Thank you, mate. Look after yourself. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. So nice one, Kira. So, guys, turn that down because it's blasting in me here. So let's quickly read out the results around the grounds, guys. Some of these will be full-time results. Some are still playing. So in the Premier League, guys, the dinner time kickoff finished. Wolves 2, Tottenham 1. So Tottenham with back-to-back defeats in the Premier League. Arsenal are currently winning 3-1 against Burnley. That game is on 90+7. Crystal Palace 2, Everton 3. That game's still playing 90+6 minutes. Man United still have won against Luton Town, a scruffy 1-0 win in by the looks of it, as they only just managed to get the victory. Scottish Premiership, guys, Dundee 4, St Mirren 0, Hibernian 1, Kilmarnock 0, Motherwell 1, Hearts and Midlothian 2, and St Johnstone 1, Ross County 0. All of those full-time results. In the English Championship, Sunderland 3, Birmingham City 1. That's a full-time result from dinner time. Cardiff City 2, Norwich City 3. That game's still playing on 90+4. Coventry City 0, Stoke City 0, full-time. Hull City 1, Huddersfield Town 0. And that game's still playing into added on time. Ipswich 3, Swansea City 1. That game also into added on time, still playing. Leeds 2, Plymouth 1, 90+7. So that game's still playing. Middlesbrough 1, Leicester City 0. So Leicester losing today against Middlesbrough. That's a full-time result. And I can just tell you that it's just been confirmed it's a full-time result for Leeds against Plymouth. Also, QPR 0-0 with Bristol City. Full-time results. Sheffield Wednesday, as we know, losing here to Millwall 4-0. Fantastic performance from Millwall this afternoon. Southampton 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. What is going on with West Brom? They just cannot get it together, can they? Watford 5, Rotherham United 0. Into English League One, Peterborough winning in the dinner time kickoff against Cambridge United 5-0. Bolton have got the win against Blackpool, 1-0 win for Bolton against Blackpool in the Lancashire derby. Get in, come on. And Carlisle United losing 1-0 to Bristol Rovers. Cheltenham Town 1, Wigan Athletic 1. Derby County 3, Barnsley 0. Fleetwood Town 3, Exeter City 0. Leyton Orient 2, Oxford United 3, Lincoln City 1, Port Vale 1, Northampton Town 2, Burton Albion 0, Portsmouth 2, Charlton Athletic 2. That game still playing as it's 90+10 minutes going on in that one. Shrewsbury Town 3, Reading 2. Wycombe Wanderers currently losing 1-0 to Stevenage. That game is only on 80 minutes, so it must have kicked off slightly late. There's obviously some delay in that one, so that game on 80 minutes gone. Into English League 2, Wimbledon 2, Doncaster Rovers 0, Bradford City 1, Barrow 2. Colchester United 1, Sutton United 1, Crawley Town 3, Accrington Stanley 1, Crewe Alexander 1, Notts County 0. Those two games still playing. Grimsby Town 3, Morecambe 2, Newport County 0, Milton Keynes Dons 0, Salford City 1, Mansfield Town 2, Swindon Town 2, Stockport County 4, Tranmere Rovers 3, Forest Green Rovers 0, Walsall 0, Harrogate Town 1, and Wrexham 2, Gillingham 0. So into the Scottish Championship. It's finished all these games, full-time results, guys. Adrian's 2, Arbroath 0, Inverness Cali Thistle 3, Ayr United 1, Partick Thistle 2, Greenock Morton 1, Queen's Park 2, Wraith Rovers 3. In Scottish League 1, Alloa Athletic 1, Queen of the South 0, Falkirk 2, Edinburgh City 1, Hamilton Academic 5, Stirling Albion 0, Kelly Hearts 0, Cove Rangers 1, and Montrose 1, Annan Athletic 1. Into Scottish League 2, East 5-0, Dumbarton 1, Elgin City 2, Bonnie Ridge Roast 0, Forfar Athletic 1, Clyde 1, Peterhead 3, Stranraer 2, Stenhousemuir 3, the Spartans 2. Still no results coming in for the Welsh Cup, guys. Into the Northern Irish Premiership, Ballymere United 0, Glenvaughan 1, Cliftonville 1, Newry City AFC 0, and Dungannon Swift 2, Carrick Rangers 3, and Loughgall 1, Crusaders 2. Those full-time results, and Linfield v Larne kicking off at 5:30. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around all the UK club football around the UK this afternoon. So let's quickly go back to the chat, see if you guys got anything to say before I call it a day. Kyle is saying, cheers for the stream, mate. Catch you guys later. It's been emotional. Thank you, Kyle. Top man. Thank you, mate. A pleasure to have you with us. As always, mate, you are really always contributing positively in the Fandom community chat, and it's a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community. So thank you for that, Kyle. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and Saturday evening, mate. Take care of yourself, look after yourself, and hopefully see you again soon on a future stream. Thank you, Kyle. Take care, mate. All the best. Ben is saying, thanks for the stream, guys. My pleasure, mate, and thank you for that, Ben. Top man. Appreciated, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys today. So thank you, Ben. And Ben saying up the 4-0. Thank you, Ben. Ben enjoying the victory this afternoon. So nice one, guys. And yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. Go and spend a little bit of time with my missus. I've hardly seen her this week. She's been working, I've been working, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time with her this evening. So thank you for all you guys dropping in. It's been a pleasure. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.